All right, Eric. Today I'm actually at a convention, and so there's a AC unit that when it comes on, the blower noise may be somewhat of a distraction. Hopefully not, but um, it just came on. I don't know how loud that is. Can you hear it quite a lot there?
I can't hear anything.
Okay. Well, maybe it won't have any impact. So I wanted you to take a moment today and explore the page layouts just to help our people realize the ease in which they can develop a page using those layouts. So why don't you do that for me?
Okay. Let's create a new page in the file manager. And so as of now, if we were to preview this blank page, I'm working on a customer's website. So obviously you see the menu up here, the footer area is down here. If we were to click on home, you would see that this is their home page. So all of that content in this body is what is missing. So that's why there's just a blank line there. So,
Gotcha.
So we have a blank page, and the easiest thing to do is over in this tab right here, you have layouts, and there's just a multitude of different layouts, pre-made layouts that you can just drag in. So for instance, let's just say I wanted to have a feature where we have this text on the left side and image on the right. We just drag it over and drop it in, and it pre-makes everything for us. So we can click the icon and we can change the icon out with something else, or we can double click the image and we can browse down here to select another image. It's, we can change the text, but look, if we preview it as it is right now, just dropping it in, you can see how all of that fills that body that we were talking about earlier, and it's just
right. So that was a blank space there, and now it's actually filled it with the information from that layout. But all the person has to do then is simply take what's there from that layout and change it to personalize it to their information. Is that correct?
Yeah, and you can even just start to stack them. I mean, if you wanted to add another, at the bottom here, we can just throw in another one, right? So now we have this one, and
now I don't know that I saw you. Did you just drag that over?
Okay. I can drag this one over, right? Put it at the very bottom.
So now let me ask you, Eric, just because I've worked with some pages before, I thought before you brought that other one over that you would use that little red block that shows up to put a space between.
You don't need to. I mean, when you drag it over at the very bottom, it says squeeze in here. So it just tells you that you can, you have the ability to put that where you want. Okay. So if we preview that, right? I mean, now you've added those different blocks all the way down through.
Okay. And there's no space between. What would be the value of what I was talking about on a page to use that new paragraph?
If you're just trying to add some text and you need to create some space for adding some text, like if I'm at the bottom here and I want to get down in the bottom, well, I can just hit that little red line and it creates some space for me to start working with some text.
I see.
And when you drag something over, it kind of gives you that cue that you can create that space automatically when you're dropping it.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else that you might want to explore in page layout other than what we have already?
That's the core of it. Yeah, just using those pre-made layouts saves you a lot of time because of, trying to design some of those blocks can take time, and you have to understand the tools at a decent level, and this just this way it does all the work for you.
Right, and it gives it a very professional feel because it's been developed on that level, of course.
Right.
So no, that's really, really good, and probably the best way to just simply create your website is to bring those over and then just replace it almost like in a Word document where you're just highlighting, deleting, or double clicking on something, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, very nice. Thanks, Eric, for taking the time to just, create some additional tips to help expand our users' ability to understand the website. And at the same time, it allows a new user to see how easy and flexible the editor is if they are interested in exploring what we have.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks.